Yo, yo. Day friggin' 22. Let's go. So, finally been reunited with my notebook. Okay. Day 22. I haven't been trading as much as normal, but I'm okay with it. I think I need to find the right balance. I've got some fears around getting back in there, but I'm working on my mental attitude towards trading and it's all good. The rest of the week, I'm going to continue 2 to 3 hours a day is a nice sweet spot. Don't think I've been that extensive in that entry really, but just wanted to speak about it as well. One sec. Yeah. So the fears that I'm talking about around trading, and I think I've got for some reason, like I know that I don't think they're fears actually, but it's just kind of no, it is actually fears, but it comes in the form of like I don't want to do it. No, what am I trying to say? It comes in the fear of like procrastination because every time I plan to do trading, I do other things that I shouldn't be. No, not shouldn't be, but like I just do other things that aren't trading, and like it's been good because like I was saying in that I don't think I had a good balance before. Like trading became I got quite obsessed with it, and especially when I was losing, it was not good. Um, because I was so obsessed with it and because I was so desperate to find a strategy that was working. And now I feel like I've found a strategy that's working. Part of that side of me is saying like, okay, I'm happy. Like you can relax a little bit, but it's almost relaxing too much. And also the fear comes from like, I don't want to test it to the point where I'm like, wait, this doesn't work. And then I'm back to square one. Not that I think that that's going to happen because I do really feel like a nice I've got a nice grip of it now. I've got the hang of it nicely. Um, I've done two like extensive back tests recently because before I was back testing, but it wasn't like back testing. I was like testing the strategy to see the entry model and to see like and all that. But now I know the actual rules. These are the more important back tests because it's like back testing and collecting data and seeing like um, how many wins, how many losses, type of thing. Obviously, it's more difficult than my fib strategy as well because the fib strategy didn't like it had such easy rules to stick to, whereas this one is a lot more complex and you can get caught in things that you shouldn't have, and that's what's a bit difficult really to get some proper data for it because realistically, like some days I'm gonna see that and some days I'm gonna be like, nah, that wasn't that. Um, but yeah, I have been feeling good about it though. Like I really have. Um, I really do like this strategy, and I feel like there's a massive upside to it. Like the trade that I did a back test that I've just uploaded. So that'll be just the video before this one. Um, and I got like a 10R in it, which was sick. It was really really good. Um, but what was I gonna say? But then I also took a lot of losses after it. I don't, and that, it was mad because the first one, like, I'm starting to realize what like it is about taking A plus setups and like not just taking any setup. Like I can feel when I feel confident about something, I'm like, this should go. Do you know what I mean? And I'm saying, so not all of them are gonna go, but it just means that when you take just those ones, you're getting more wins than you are losses, because the ones that are like, this could go and it might not go, I don't know, they just add to the loss. They add to the loss tally, and it for no real reason. Something I observed about myself trading just then was that when I took a couple of these losses that were like, that I didn't need to take, then I started taking more losses because my head was like, we've lost again. I don't know, like I lost a bit of my own confidence in it. And then came the fuck it, let's just jump in and whatever happens, like that. Once I do that, I know I need to stop in it, because at that point I'm not thinking correctly. It's like my brain goes, okay, don't think about the losses, but fuck it, who cares anyway? And that's not a good place to be. It's like, okay, we want a win, or we're looking for the win, but it's not the end of the world if you take the loss. And it's tough because that on that back test I just did, I started off really strong, like really, really well. First 2 trades, first 4 days actually, like I skipped 2 days that just gave me no clear opportunities, and then the 2 days that I did trade, like that were just really beautiful, clean setups, really nice entries, all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, like it. I don't know. It was after when I was trying to catch counter trend moves, which I shouldn't do, because the guy that I watch who taught me this strategy, the liquidity inducement club guy, who's sick, by the way, he's absolutely ridiculous. Like, dude's catching like 20 to 30 R in a day with like 5 different trades. Anyway, he ping pongs trades. He literally will grab one, ride it to there, let go of it, grab another, ride it down. It's like, fuck me, like this guy's sick. But I'm not there yet. Like, I shouldn't be trying to do that. Not that I was trying to do that, but even still, like, counter trend moves straight away are less likely in it. So why take them? This is a game of probabilities. This is a game of like what's more likely to happen versus what's not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna watch that back test back because I did lose my head in it, and I think the later on it got, the more I was just not taking the quality setups, or just like not taking my time enough. Like, there was one setup, I remember it, where it was like there was a POI and then there was a bunch of highs above it, and I was just thinking, like, I saw it and I was like, that is liquidity, like that is gonna get taken, or it should get taken. So straight away, me knowing that should have lessened the probability of me winning that trade, because that's something to go against my bias. I think it's just a lot of brain power and it's a lot of emotion, and I feel like I've got a little bit of PTSD from getting in the arena before. That's not to say that I'm not going to do it. I just need to get my head back into that space. Maybe I'll revisit or watch some. Yeah, I might watch some psychology talks actually, or just some kind of trading talks, because yeah, I'm still proud of myself that I've been doing it this well, and like I've been doing it this well, and that this has been the least amount of time that I've spent trading since I started. Like, literally, other than going on holiday, this has been the longest period of time where I've had like days without trading. And I'm actually proud of myself for that. I am, like, I was a bit too indulged in it. I feel like I said this before, but I felt like I was chasing the trades. I wasn't attracting them, I was chasing them, and I was losing a lot. There was even a trade I remember, oh my god, I literally drew out liquidity above the PI. It's literally like I was just saying, I drew it out and I just ignored it and still took the trade, and it went in my opposite way. And I remember, because I said to myself, I have to post this in the Discord. Like, I tried to hold myself accountable. I was saying, if you're gonna take this, you need to tell people that you're taking it. And I felt so ashamed that I took it. And like, I posted it in the chat and just nobody said anything about it. I was like, fuck, I'm an idiot for taking that. But yeah, man, like, I do feel really good. I feel confident. I'm aware that I'm very much like focusing on the mental side of life at the moment. Just realizing that, like, whatever you think becomes, and that's so fucking powerful. And it's not, I don't know, like, it's not that simple. You can't just think, I'm going to be a profitable trader and become it. But the positive mental attitude when you're learning and when you're pushing there is what's going to make it happen. Because if you have a negative mental attitude while you're learning and while you're becoming what you want to become, then you're not going to become it. You have to have a positive attitude while you're becoming that thing, and that makes you be it, if that makes sense. It's almost like a plant needs sun. A plant needs the light, otherwise it's not going to grow. Like, you can put it in all the right setting, give it food, give it nutrients, but if it doesn't have the light, then it's not going to grow. I feel like that's it. Like, you've got to give yourself all these things, but the main ingredient is the light. So yeah, man, I'm just working on my light, working on that. I feel great. I feel really good. And yeah, I'm just not gonna overdo the trading either. I feel like I need to find that balance, because even sometimes when I was doing it before, I was like trading in the morning, say like 9 till 12, and then as soon as I'd done that, I'd do like a workout, eat or something, and then I'd just be like, oh, I've got nothing else to do, so let me just, I don't know, watch some trading videos, or I don't know, do you know what I mean? Like, I was just doing too much. Whereas, like, it's nice now that I've had that pullback, and I feel like I'm not doing as much, but then I want a little bit more, if that makes sense. Like, I want to push a little bit further and be like, okay, that middle ground of like between 2 to 3 hours a day of saying, cool, this is the time that I'm doing that, and then once that's finished, I'm done for the day. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm ready for that as well. I don't need to be like chasing it so much. Whereas before, like, because I was still in a learning stage, I just felt like I'm wasting time if I'm not learning right now. And I still am in a learning, like, the learning's never going to stop, but I feel like I know I've got enough knowledge now that it just needs to be the right application of that knowledge, which falls in hand of, like, it's important to not restrict. It's important to, you know, keep a nice amount of time for trading. But yeah, man. Today was good anyway. Like, it was a good back test. It just ended not the best. But yeah.